Shakur escaped from prison in 1979, where she was serving life for murder. She's now living in exile in Cuba. BET's Penny Mickelberry continues her exclusive report on Shakur, who says her goal now is to make sure the Black liberation movement is not forgotten.
I thought that it was important because I think that there are a lot of people, young people, who really don't understand what happened in the 60s, who don't understand what the Black Panther Party was, who don't understand what COINTELPRO was, the counterintelligence program. And I think that it's important to communicate that history, or to try to communicate that history. And I think that I felt that what happened in the 60s to Black people and to the Black liberation struggle, that information, that understanding can be useful to people today in order to struggle. Because in many ways, the situation is as bad or worse, I think, than in the 60s.
Assata and a third passenger were charged with murder and attempted murder, though neurological and forensic evidence would show that with 3 bullet holes, a shattered clavicle, and a paralyzed hand, she would have had trouble firing a gun.
The state conceded at the trial of her co-defendant that it was impossible for her to have fired a weapon. So she was convicted of aiding and abetting in the murder, which carried the same penalty as the person who in fact pulled the trigger.
What I'm dealing with is difficult, but that, you know, our people, people, not only Black people, but people all over the world have dealt with oppression, are dealing with it, and are struggling. And that, you know, either we want a better world or we don't. And either we're going to fight for it, struggle for it, work for it, or we ain't.